Hello travelers and welcome to EAFC24. Well, not quite. Let me explain. We're going to be talking about EAFC24 here today and our plans for the channel and what you can expect from the game on this channel in the coming year of end of 2023 and into 2024. Now, of course, FIFA 23 is done on the channel. Hugo Ortega has just finished. He lifted the Champions League for the first time ever on this channel, which sounds crazy considering we're doing FIFA for a few years now. We've never won the Champions League before. Hugo Ortega, the 7-for-8 goalkeeper, was the first. And FIFA 23 so far has been the best year on this channel. Each FIFA keeps getting bigger and better in terms of the content that I provide and the views, likes, shares, and everything like that you guys supply to the channel. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that EAFC24 breaks all of those records and continues to push this channel closer to 100,000 subscribers. Theodore Dragomir was the longest ever FIFA series we've done. He was the most viewed episode 1 and most viewed of all time series on the channel as well. Episode 1 is, I think, the second most viewed video on this channel. Not to mention all of the mod tutorial, that little mod tutorial series that we done. That is the most viewed video on this channel now. 2 videos over 100,000 views. FIFA 23 was insane. So I want to start this video off by saying a huge thank you to all of you, each and every one of you, that was interested, excited, and invested in the FIFA videos this past year. So what can we expect from EAFC24? Well, we're going to start with something new. We're going to get to the player career later on in this video, but we're going to start with something new that we are bringing to EAFC24. And you can see it right here. There's been a few community posts. Keep an eye on the community tab, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of polls go up there. I like to get your guys' input in this series. You guys can make big decisions for these EAFC24 series that we're going to have. So keep an eye on the community tab. But the first big decision that you guys made was the thumbnail design for our brand new Regents FC Create a Club. Sleeves rolled up, ladies and gentlemen, the Rinskid YouTube channel. Today is an arcade day, and today's video that you're currently watching is sponsored by Regents Pro Wrestling, the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. RPW is the most action-packed, entertaining, and immersive wrestling show you can ever set your eyeballs on. We have an RPW Universe website where you can have every ounce of information you could possibly want. To all of the rosters, to all of the pay-per-views, to the upcoming pay-per-views, to the future pay-per-views, to past pay-per-views, to all of the champions, the championship history, the current champions, and more right here, all in one amazing looking website. For all of you numbers nerds like myself, we also have a spreadsheet where you can see every little detail of information. There's a superstar page with every single superstar with all of their wins, losses, and draws. Their entire record is right there. Singles, tag team, multi-man, battle royale, and more. Their total matches, titles held. Every single superstar also has their very own banner, their very own page with all of their match history as well. We have all of the tag teams and stables. We have all of the current champions with all of the championship history involved as well. And we have the match history. From week number 1, the entire history of RPW on one spreadsheet. And if you want to prove you're better than someone, use the tail of the tape. Put your name in one side, put someone else's name in the other, and see if you are truly better than them. Become a YouTube member today to get your very own contract in RPW live on this channel every Monday and Friday, 3 p.m. Get involved. There's also a Discord link. All the links can be found in the description. Get involved. If you have more questions, join the Discord. We'll answer over there. Mondays and Fridays, RPW. Don't miss out. I should have actually worn, because I have the jersey. We have a Regents FC jersey that you can buy in real life. RPWstore.com. Link in the description, by the way. Go buy some RPW merch. It's the best stuff in the world. You can get some hats and some jerseys and stuff like that. Go buy it. RPW10 for 10% off. Link in the description. I've tried to best replicate the real-life kit. I'm wearing Arsenal because we're playing today, but that pretty much is the real-life Regents FC kit. That is the real-life Regents FC badge that we have. Hey, if mods allow it, hopefully we can get that badge on that kit, and that will be insane. Yes, we are doing a Create a Club series from League 2, and you can be involved in the series, ladies and gentlemen. So how we do things on this channel, I like to get you guys involved as much as possible. If you become a YouTube member by clicking the join button on the YouTube page, you can get involved in Regents FC. If you're new around here, you may not know a lot about the history of Regents FC, but if you've been here for a while or used to follow us on Twitch, we used to do a Twitch Football Manager series called Regents FC. We're actually doing that again this year, but instead of live stream, it's just going to be on the channel for Football Manager. So there's going to be 2 Regents FC series on this channel throughout this next year. FIFA, EAFC24, I'm still going to call it FIFA 24, and also Football Manager 24 as well. We're going to be starting in League 2 in England, and we are going to be a youth-focused team with half a star in League 2, and we're going to try push our way to the Premier League. I'm going to be the manager, so I'm not going to be a player. You guys can get your own player. Though again, all YouTube members will get their own player in the game, and it's first come first serve for positions. There was already a community post that I posted. Matter of fact, I can show you. So if you go to the YouTube page, Regents Kid, become a subscriber by the way. If you click on the join button right here, it'll take you here, RK Universe, click on join and you can get your own player. If you go to the community tab and scroll down, where is it? Oh, but people are excited for Theodore Dragon. Again, there's so many posts. I'll try to talk to you guys as much as possible. So as you can see, for Regents FC, create a club career mode. On EAFC24, we're going to be editing some of the players. All YouTube members can get their own player in the series, as well as some old familiar faces from our player career mode past. So if you, spelt wrong, want your own player, become a YouTube member today. If you are a YouTube member, they claim your position now. First come, first serve. So in the comments already, Jocko, you know me, I like to be put in goal. He's already claimed a goalkeeper, a left back, striker. If they have a little logo next to the name, you can see they've been a member for 10 months. His, for some reason, isn't loading, but 10 months, I think it's 7 months and 8 months. Some of our great YouTube members, the people that support the channel with all their might, they can get first come, first serve. 6 months down here as well. Right wing is taken. There's also some in the Discord claiming. So if you want your position, become a YouTube member and you can get involved in Regents FC. Create a club career mode, ladies and gentlemen. And again, going back to you guys getting involved, I said for our career club manager mode, which board expectation do you want to be? 62% voted on youth focused with 100 votes. So it looks like we're going to be youth focused. I've already tested it with the beta because I have access to the beta. So I've already created the club in the beta. That's how I got the thumbnail and that's how I know all of the different stuff. So we're going to be youth focused and very young. 183 votes, 56%. You guys voted for a very young youth focused based team, which I love. I wanted that to be the case anyway. Focus on the youth, bring in new youth academy players, and hopefully push our way up. I then showed 2 different thumbnails, and a huge 91% with 240 votes voted for option 1, which is this option. So this is going to be the thumbnail for Regents FC. Of course, this is just a placeholder, just a random player that I've been playing with on my test save, but we have the real life badge. Hopefully, with mods, eventually, obviously we're going to mod EAFC24 down the line. We'll do more mod tutorials, so if you're getting it on PC, we can help you out as well. But hopefully, fingers crossed, the Create a Club mods work for an already active save, because if you have to create a new save, that would be kind of a bummer. I would love to get this logo in the game if possible, but we'll see if that's... So not only YouTube members are going to be involved, but also past my players, ladies and gentlemen. So we can see Theodore Dragomir, Donny Demir, Carabo Zondo, Diego Alejandro Gomez from PES 21 and stuff like that. So again, if you've been a long-term viewer of the channel, you're going to recognize some of these old names. Some of our old player career modes are coming back into Regents FC. I also have a few questions in the comments down below. So do you want, for the manager mode, do you want me to play every game as the whole team? Do you want to watch every game as CPU, or do you want me to have my own player also in the team and I only control that player? So it could also be like a manager / player career mode, and then we also have our separate player career mode as well. So we have options here. We have options which I think could be interesting, but for the most part, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm very, very excited. We've never really done a full create a club before. I don't really do manager modes that often because we normally do player career modes more, but this one, because it's Regents FC, because it's so near and dear to my heart, we've been doing Regents FC since 2018, ladies and gentlemen, a football manager. There is some rich history with the live stream community on this YouTube channel, and I can't wait to bring it to video form, both in EAFC24 and in Football Manager 24 later on in the year. That is the first big series coming to this channel. The next series, and probably the one most people are looking forward to, is, of course, the Player Career Mode series. Ladies and gentlemen, this, by the way, a lot of people was getting confused. I showed people two thumbnails that we could possibly have. This one and this one. These two people are just random people that are created in EAFC24 beta. They're not real players. They're not all my players. They're just random people I created as a placeholder so you can see the thumbnail. That background was from Hugo Ortega. I just cut him out and put in a new person. They're not on my players, don't you worry. It was just to see two different styles. You guys voted for this one primarily, so I'll have this in the background. Of course, if you are new to this channel and this is your first time seeing this channel, first of all, subscribe. We're trying to reach 50k. Second of all, we do the best career mode videos on all of YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, the most mods, the most action, the most storylines, and the best way to create a player is done on this channel. Of course, we've been doing it for a few years now. That's how we got the likes of Theodore Dragomir, Hugo Ortega, Carabo Zondo, Kojo Oduro. Back in the day, I just used to be Harry Tuvi. I just used to make myself every year, and I got a bit bored of it, so I thought of a new way to make my players, and we love it. We love randomness on this channel, so how we create... I might actually make a separate video. Let me know, actually, in the comments down below. Do you want a separate video, like this week, like now? Do you want to create our player now before the game comes out? Or do you want to do what we normally do in Theodore Dragomir and create the player in episode 1? What do you guys think? Should we go into the game already knowing our player? Like, we could do a separate video, spinning all the wheels now, create our player, and then have it ready for the full game. Or in episode 1, do you want to start the video off with the creation? Let me know in the comments down below. But if you're new to the channel, how we create a player, we start off with the wheel. And we spin the wheel. Of course, I've not added every nation yet, but there'll be, you know, 30, 40, however many nations are in the game, they get added to the wheel. We spin the wheel, and wherever nation it lands on, that is where our player is from. So it's completely random. It's out of my hands. I'm actually half Welsh. I would love to be Welsh. I don't think we've never had a Welsh my player. I would love that to work for the full game, but this is just a test. So, boom. We're from Wales, ladies and gentlemen. Then we spin another wheel for our position. Everything is randomized. Everything is randomized. So we'll spin the wheel, and let's say it lands on CDM. That's actually a position everyone wants to bring back because we've not had one in a while. CDM. I love having randomized stuff because that stops everything from being the same every year, you know? We've had strikers, left wing, cam, CDM, centre back, left back, right back, goalkeeper. We've had it all now on the channel. So now instead of doing the same thing every year, like people just go striker every year, cam every year, wing every... It's boring. We like to spice up the life here on this channel. So randomizing everything, we always get these random nations, random teams, random leagues, and random positions. It's all down to... the wheel, randomness, God, I don't know. So boom, we're a Welsh centre-back. Then we need to find our team. So there's actually a new thing this year, ladies and gentlemen. You can now, you have an agent. You have a player agent. I've been playing the beta, so I know a bit more about the career mode. I can't show you any footage, unfortunately. But there's a team, there's a favourite team you can have. So we are doing something a little bit different that we've never done in player career mode before. We are going to click generate match, and it's going to generate two teams. Okay. The first team right here, this is going to be the team that we start our career at. It might be a half-a-star team. It might be a 3-star team. It could be a 5-star Real Madrid. It's random. We don't know. The second one is going to be the team that we support. Okay, this is new. We've never done this before. We're adding lore to our My Player now. Our player is going to have a team that he supports. It might be a bad local team. It might be a random team in a different country. It might be his home nation. It could be Barcelona, Arsenal, Man City. It's going to be random. The team that he supports, he might not go there in his career. It doesn't mean he has to go there. It doesn't mean we're going to force him to go there. It just means he supports them. So if we ever play against them, we know, hey, this is the team he supports. It's a bit more emotional. Maybe he won't celebrate against them. But that will be the team that, you know, he's going to want to play for, but they might not want him. He might not be good enough for them. He might not fit them in the end. He might go to their rivals, which will add some drama. We don't know what's going to happen in his career, but that's going to be the team that he supports. So we're going to press it 3 times. Again, this is just a test. And we're going to see 1, 2, 3. So if this was, I mean, that's not bad. If this was the real thing, we would be a Welsh centre-back, a Welsh CDM, starting in Standard Liège in Belgium. And our dream team, the team we support, would be Lille in France. I mean, again, it's completely random. You don't know what you're going to get. That's not a bad... not a bad little starting team, or not a bad dream team or supporting club. Maybe as family in French, you know? Who knows? Family in France, even. We then find a name. So, of course, because we're from Wales, we would click on Welsh down here, click Generate Name, and we'll go through here until we find a name, normally that I can pronounce, and then we'll go with that. We just find a name that we like and that we think will stick. This is how we got Theodore Dragomir. Gareth Austin. I like the W in there. Who knows? Maybe that'll be our player. Boom, we have a name. Then we need a kit number. We generate this a bunch of times. We are number 63. Whether or not he keeps that in his whole career, who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, that is how we create our players in FIFA series. And I think it adds so much mysteriousness, so much randomness, and so much chaoticness to the My Player. It makes you connect to them more as well, because it's not just Harry Tuvey. It's not just, someone we know. It's a completely random person. We grow to love them through the year and see them grow in their career. So we have our Creator Club series. We have our Player Career Mode series. Ladies and gentlemen, I've also been playing a lot of Pro Clubs in the beta. Now, another perk of being a YouTube member is you get access to our Pro Clubs team. Main perk from being a member is you join RPW, of course. And so we already have a bunch of members on this channel, and they also get these added perks like being in the Creator Club, being in the Football Manager team, and being in the Pro Clubs team. So again, if you are getting EAFC24 on any next-gen console or on PC because it's crossplay, and you want to play Pro Clubs with us, we might make a series on it and also live stream it as well. So you may see some Pro Clubs videos here and there. You may see some Pro Clubs live streams here and there. And if you want to play with us, join the Discord, link in the description, and become a YouTube member. Only members are allowed, otherwise we'll have just too many people. But you can join the Pro Clubs team and get involved. I think that's all to talk about. Creator Club, Pro Clubs, and Player Career Mode. I don't really do Ultimate Team a lot. I'm not going to force a series this year because sometimes I force a series, I never stick to it because I get bored and I don't play it. Maybe I'll just play Ultimate Team by myself. I don't really play it anyway. I find it boring. We're also going to do mod tutorial videos, so if you want to mod your games, stick around for those. Hopefully the modding process is the same. I'm sure we'll find out and figure it out. Regardless, we're going to mod our Player Career Mode, mod our Creator Club mode, and do much more on that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see any specific series or videos on this channel, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what series you're most excited for, the Creator Club, Pro Clubs, or Player Career Mode, and we'll catch you in EAFC24 in just under a month's time. Ladies and gentlemen, much as always, take care and peace. And also, before you leave, click on one of these two videos. I think they're like up here, that left and right. They're somewhere on the screen, right? There are. Yeah, there you go. Click on one of them. Oh. Thank you for watching. If you click on one of the videos, you can move on to the next one. Make sure you stay on this channel though, Regents Kid channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. 50,000 around the corner. One of these, hey,